Peace, everyone. I hope you are very well, wherever you may be. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. We are going through the manuscript Peaks and Valleys, which is a recent publication that I released in November 2024. This mini-series is exploring infinite potential and unraveling the creative essence that is within each and every one of us. So without further ado, let's get into today's presentation. We are going page by page through this manuscript, and I am further explaining and elaborating on the material. Please feel free to reach out at any time, and also please feel free to pause this video and take any notes. So get your pen and pad ready. If you're returning, you will already know. So let's get into it. The flow of chi or ki, prana, life force, can now begin to be redirected at the agency of the individual. We will study these miraculous systems and how to take control of the currents of our thought waveforms and biological systems. This section will provide detailed information to reprogram the subconscious mind. The energy patterns of habits that are keeping the individual in lower vibrational states of being, thoughts, and emotions can and must be broken to allow one to harness the sacred fire, the Godhead energy inside of us all, the life spirit. Furthermore, please note that the creative process of the individual in its purest and immaterial form is ever present in the perpetual self-contemplation of the life spirit. That is the sacred fire, the soul fragmented and fractal of the omniscient oversoul, of which each and every vibrational waveform of existence is inextricably interwoven with one another. God, the All. Please take a moment to pause, if you will, and here are any notes that you would like to jot down. Let me go back up to the top. All right. Please review the other pages in this chapter. This is chapter 1 still, and I think we are closing out on chapter 1, but the pages that are before this, and it will add context to what this is explaining. The frequency of our thought, which we have noted we can control with our breath, is our gateway to reprogramming the subconscious mind. And our habits, our routines, our rituals, day to day, are some of the strongest energy patterns that many individuals don't have a subconscious awareness or competence of. This not being acknowledged by the individual, it's not able to be reprogrammed at the agency, at the will power of that individual. So it's noting that it's vital to break redundant energy patterns that are not serving any necessary purpose for our well-being. So this is to take our creative essence and at the inner agency or inner alchemy transmute that energy, that frequency of thought into something healthy and productive. Or, as noted in previous pages, I think it's page 16 or 17, to implement a reductionist method opposed to adding things to your routine, your daily habits or daily energy patterns. That way, you can see and navigate clearer without having more stuff mixed in to your observing. So this allows a much deeper clarity on the things that need to be assessed by the individual and thus reprogrammed at our will. This is cultivating and developing the relationships with the divine machinations that our essence is comprised of. The life spirit, the sacred fire, is in a perpetual state of contemplation. So this is an opportunity to slow down our frequency of thought so that we can direct our intention to what needs to be healed, to what needs to be balanced, to the habits, to the energy patterns that are not healthy for us, and deal with them, embrace them. Some things, of course, require more or less amounts of time, depending on the relationship one has with that energy pattern at any time. The attunement, the clarity and the attunement that comes with communicating, convening with the life spirit allows a channeling or access or, again, gateway, if you will, to the subconscious. So with that, please note that you are responsible for opening and closing these suggestions that you are impressing at your will to your subconscious. And we will, in this book and in the book that I have published following this book called Synchronous Universe, we will go into different aspects of the psychology of the subconscious mind. And I do encourage everybody to please do further research. And if you would like any specific detail on something, please reach out to me, and I will, suggest any books that I can, not just the books that I have published. So again, at your responsibility, you can redirect this intention, and all of these faculties interweaving and you developing an awareness and a relationship with these faculties will strengthen. Just like an exercise in the gym, doing a bicep curl. You are forming, new neural network or new neural pathways, which is essentially like the boundless potential. And instantaneous access and communication to this is what gives us peace in any present chaos. So hopefully I was able to cover this at a few different angles and share some different perspective in this presentation. I'm going to leave this video here, and I do encourage anybody to please reach out on YouTube, or I do have a Patreon community that's free to join if you would like to reach out to me about anything. I have Peaks and Valleys available. You'll see them in the comments description below in paperback and ebook, Kindle ebook formats. And I also have Synchronous Universe, which is following up Peaks and Valleys, available as well. You can also contact me directly if you are interested in purchasing the material. And please consider checking out the esoteric explorations of the Year of the Snake if you would like some further info to utilize at your will. And some of it can become an accessory to your tool belt and in your journey as you continue to expand consciousness. So with that being said, that will be it for today. And I do hope that this resonates with you. Again, please check out the other videos. Please feel free to reach out with a comment. Like, share, and subscribe is tremendously helpful right now for the channel, as it's still in its beginning stages of growing. And that's it for now. No more promo. That is the best way to support, or if you would like to purchase the books for yourself and have a physical copy. All right, everybody. I hope to see you in another video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. It is Tuesday here in Georgia afternoon. So have a great rest of your week. Please take care in your endeavors, and I'll see you in another video. Much love. Peace.